On them back roads where the alligators crawl, in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs, under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all, the land of the lost. I was raised in the country, and I paid all my dues. I was made in the country, and I won't change just for you. The place I call my home is deep out in the woods. If you don't belong, you better keep about these woods. Like my trucks are loud and my car's real fast, and I love the sound of a shotgun blast. Come around acting all big and bad, then Mr. Postman, that's gonna be your ass. Now I pray to the Lord if trouble stays a hell away from us. But just in case one day it comes, I'm not afraid, I got 'em loaded up. It's in my blood, it's in my roots, I keep it real down to my boots. And they hate to see me winning, cause they say I'm born to lose. Might be true, but I ain't losing, I ain't making no excuses. In the land of the lost, you gotta keep it moving. On them back roads where the alligators crawl, in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs, under pine trees in the land.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare.
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV, race number 2 of the playoffs here with the Bluegrass Truck Series. We're at Darlington, BJ. It's going to be some excitement tonight. 22 drivers assigned into the pit road.
That's right, we got 22 drivers here tonight in the Truck Series. Track named the Lady in Black. She is a tough track. I expect plenty of Darlington stripes here tonight. Steve, we got 138 laps.
138 laps, and some of y'all gonna hear BJ echo tonight. Something on the soundboard updated, and I have no clue what it is. We have tried everything. We're gonna work on it after the race, so he's gonna echo a little bit tonight. It's all right, but BJ, the points going into tonight, after round number 1 last week, how do things shake up? Do you know?
Well, Keith Hackney finds himself automatically falling into the round of 12, just waiting on everybody else to catch up. Right now, we've got Bobby Hall Jr., Justin White, David Brackett, Robbie Richards, Josh Clemens, Alex Healy, Daniel Worthington, Wes Wiggins, TJ Hanley, Nathan Mascroft, and Brian Terry set to advance into the round of 12. Osborne, Twitty, Duranco, Morris, and Newbert currently sitting on the bubble right there within striking distance to get in.
Wow, so it looks like it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, that is for sure, for race number 2 here at Darlington. And we got onboard cameras with Alex Healy tonight and Justin White. So that's going to be exciting. We didn't do it last week because we had some problems the week prior. And we think we got them kind of fixed up. We'll find out tonight. But you know what? We got qualifying going on now. And let's see here. They got 10 minutes to qualify. They get 2 laps, these drivers do. Wes Wiggin. Coming on track in truck number 88. From Rosenberg, Texas, Wes Wiggin there. Nice little white, plain, shiny truck. I kind of like the way that 88 looks tonight, Wes Wiggins' truck. Also coming on track is truck number 17 is Adam Newbert. Go ahead, BJ. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I done forgot what I was going to say.
Definitely. That's all I said, definitely. Oh, we look at right now, the 88. He gets loose off of turn number 2. That right there is going to hurt him for his first time lap. Also on the track in the school truck. From Columbia, South Carolina, it's Rod Morris Jr. The throwback schemes tonight, BJ. It's going to be fun. Right now, in the 97, the X side from Columbus, Ohio. It's Alex Healy. And let's do this since he is on there. Take a look at the gyro cam.
Not really gyroing.
Oh, well, you know what? I think let's see here. There he is. There he popped up. There's Alex Healy as we're on board with him. It's a
Oh, we're looking great right now, buddy.
Oh, I got muted. That was Alex Healy's voice you heard there on there. As Healy will time in quick time with a 29.45. All right, let's see who else is coming onto the track. Akamai Proctor right there from Honolulu, sitting on end of pit road. Ron Morris Jr. qualifying in 4th quick in that Skull number 76 machine. Next on the track, in truck number 113 from Rome, Pennsylvania, is Daniel Worthington. Daniel Worthington in the 113. He's had some good runs this season, BJ.
Yes, he has. Seems to find himself up towards the top 5 all night, most every single race. Just only a couple of times this season he's found himself in victory lane, though, but he's going to be looking to remedy that here tonight. So far on the board, we have Alex Healy with quick time still. Adam Newbert second, Wes Wiggin fourth, and Ron Morris Jr. sitting in 5th. There's Akamai Proctor rolling out on the track and changing his mind, I guess.
From Woolwich, Maine, it's David Brackett. David Brackett, that 38 machine there. Taking the green flag. Worthington goes 5th quick. So right now your top 5 look like this. Healy, Newbert, Wiggin, Morris, and Worthington. Coming on to the track now, truck number 29 from Polk County, North Carolina, is Travis Twitty. Travis Twitty in that 29 truck. As we're back now with David Brackett from Woolwich, Maine. Let's see what kind of lap time he'll put down here. He goes 5th quick. Also entering the track, the mellow yellow truck from Athens, Pennsylvania. It's Bobby Hall Jr. Bobby Hall Jr. in the 94 truck.
That was always one of my favorite cars as a kid, was the mellow yellow car. It's nice to see somebody. Yeah. It's nice to see somebody come out with a different take on it, put it on a truck.
Definitely. As we're on board now with Justin White from Athens, Tennessee. Justin White here. But out of turn number 4, he's going to be taking the green flag. We'll take a lap around with him. He's running really close to that outside wall here, BJ.
That's right, you get really close to that wall up, or you're able to maintain your momentum. I remember when I was a kid, they called it the bubble. The little air pocket right there, it helps push the car on around the track. You'll notice this track's not very wide. 3 very narrow lanes of pavement right there, and then right there, that bubble line of the apron. Ooh, nice lap for Bobby Hall Jr. right there with Alex Healy.
Now top. Bobby Hall Jr. goes quick time.
I'm just changing up quick. Bobby Hall Jr. a full 10th faster than everybody else in the field. In fact, Justin White sitting 3rd quick.
Well, from Calhoun, Georgia, truck number 69K, it's Keith Hackney in the Tide truck there, looking pretty sharp.
Try to remember who had the Tide.
Well, you know, Darrell Waltrip raced the 17 Tide car. I don't know about truck, but I just know NASCAR back in the day. I remember that.
That's the one I remember because I had a toy version of it. Keith Hackney's going to tag the wall, so he'll bring it back down the pit side without crossing the stripe. There's the 21, not sure. CJ Mason, I'm not sure who drove that one. Pepsi yellow number 21.
Well,
I need to get caught up on my old NASCAR cars, I think.
days in the past, but you know what? They make our future so bright when we get to reminisce about them, that's for sure.
I just love seeing them.
Right now, your top 5 look like this. Bobby Hall Jr., Justin White, Alex Healy, Adam Newbert, Wes Wiggin. Your top 5 drivers still left to qualify. Hackney, McCooley, Richards, Lancaster, Terry, DeRocco, Handley, Lockwood, Bridges, and Clemens. Left to qualify, and let's see here. We have right about a minute and 40 seconds in here. So why not? Can you find Bobby Hall real quick?
I was actually just doing it.
We're going to have some fun tonight, that's for sure, here with the Bluegrass Truck Series. Make sure to hit that like, hit that follow button, and share out the broadcast. We sure do appreciate you tuning in tonight. As right now, BJ's pulled up your quick qualifier here tonight. Bobby Hall Jr. Well, sir, congratulations on the pole. How'd you get it done? What was the secret?
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. I was going to do a one-lapper, but I got loose coming out of 2, and I'm like, well, I got nothing to lose, so I did a second lap, and it stuck, so it was definitely a little better. I see Keith went out, but he hit the wall, looked like. I figured he'd go back out again.
Well, it looks like he is not going to be able to put a time down. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Kyle Petty for letting me run his rap tonight. Mellow Yellow, sitting next to me. The boys on Flex, Alan, Dan, Wes, and I. The broadcast guys, hopefully we'll have a hell of a show tonight. And best of luck to all.
All right, that's Bobby Hall Jr., your quick qualifier tonight in the Bluegrass Truck Series. BJ will send you downstairs. All righty. It is time for your starting grid for the Darlington 131. And on the pole tonight, in the Earl Shop Flex Motorsports, truck number 94, Bobby Hall Jr. And to his outside, the Simbox Motorsports, car number 2, Justin White.
Starting on the inside of row number 2 from Regulators, it's the 97 of Alex Healy. To his outside, it's the 17 of Adam Newbert.
In row number 3, the Flex Motorsports, truck number 88, Wes Wiggin. And to his outside, from the High Side Hustler Motorsports, truck number 29, Travis Twitty.
Row number 4 on the inside out of Team New England, the 38 machine of David Brackett. To his outside from Ron Morris Racing, the 76 of Ron Morris Jr.
In row number 5, in truck number 42, it's Ed Osborne. And to his outside, the Flex Motorsports, 113, Daniel Worthington.
Row number 6 on the inside from the Regulators, it's CJ Mason in the 21. To his outside, High Side Hustlers, number 9, Akamai Proctor.
In row number 7 to the inside, in truck number 34, the High Side Hustler Motorsports, Jason Bridges. And to his outside, into J2R, truck number 7, Josh Clemens.
Row number 8 on the inside from Team No Love, it's your points leader, the 69 of Keith Hackney. To his outside, we've got from McCooley Racing, the 15 of Michael McCooley.
In row number 9, it's Robbie Richards in the 48. And to his outside, the Flex Motorsports, truck number 4, Alan DeRocco.
Row number 10 on the inside, THR's 08, TJ Hanley. And to his outside, the Syndicate number 13, Brian Terry.
And rounding out your field tonight, in truck number in 21st position to be Josh Lockwood and Adam Lancaster. This is your starting lineup for tonight's main event. Here with the Bluegrass Truck Series. The pace car looking to pull off into pit road. The field's in the hands of Bobby Hall Jr. Totally almost renamed that guy.
Yes, you did.
Waiting to the start line where Barney, the IRacing flag, waves that green flag. Look out, there's the 2 with a good start going into turn number 1.
Expect the outside line to have a lot of momentum here at this track. We saw them wanting to qualify up there. There goes Justin White just pulling away through turns 1 and 2. Bobby Hall Jr. is going to fall in line. Little loose right there coming off the corner. That's going to be Alex Healy in the 97.
Right now, you're aboard with Justin White side by side. You can see him driving there on the screen as he heads to complete lap number 1 here at Darlington. And then let's go check out Alex Healy, who's currently running in that 4th position. There you see Alex Healy there, looking very concentrated. Onto the race screen, there's a little gap between him and 3rd place Adam Newber. Adam Newber in the 3rd spot, Bobby Hall Jr. in 2nd. While Justin White, your race leader.
Everybody's starting to single file out. This is going to be a pattern this week here. A very difficult track to make passes on, so single file racing is going to be where it's at. See the 76 there, Ron Morris Jr. running in 6th. Travis Twitty, a good setup here tonight, starting in 6th, sits right behind Ron Morris Jr. right now. On the back, we got David Brackett at Osborne right behind him, and then Jason Bridges. Those 3 drivers sticking right there with them. Daniel Worthington, CJ Mason right there as well. Here comes Keith Hackney, 69. He is moving out of turn number 4.
Well, you saw Mason there make some contact with the outside wall. That allowed Keith Hackney to get around him. Hackney currently running in the 12th position as he won last weekend, or last Monday night. There's Alan Duranco in the Ford truck there. Akamai Proctor, DJ Hanley in the 08. There's Brian Terry, Josh Lockwood, and Robbie Richards in the 48 machine. Currently a lap down, but meanwhile, your race leader, Bobby Hall Jr. in the 94 truck. Adam Newbert running 2nd. There is Justin White and Alex Healy there. And Wes Wiggin, those 3 drivers. Nose to tail as we completed lap number 5 on lap number 6 here at Darlington. You see Wiggin go a little wide there. He's losing some ground on the 97 truck of Alex Healy. Out of the turn, down the straightaway. TJ Hanley looking like he's maybe tapped the wall. He's losing some ground there in the 08. But meanwhile, back up front, Adam Newber in that 2nd spot there in the 17 truck, trying to chase down your race leader, Bobby Hall Jr. Justin White, a little further back now, gathering himself back up. Long way to get there in this first stage.
That's right. Right now, we got Adam Newbert sitting with the fastest lap of the race so far by a little over a tenth to the closest driver to him. That's Bobby Hall Jr., our current race leader. I expect to see a really good battle out of these 2 drivers later on in the race, but this track is known for wearing out tires, Steve. The harder they push and the faster they are right now, the faster their tires are going to wear out. It's going to sit, well, 4 drivers that could be saving right now, like Justin White, Alex Healy, Wes Wiggin. Wiggin really known for saving his tires and having strong, long-run drives here.
As we're on board with Adam Newber as he's in the hip pocket of the 94. Up and still take there as they go into the turn. You can hear him on and off the gas. He's pushing Hall to the limits out of the turn. Look how close up to that back bumper. And BJ, when you do this, how's the passing line? How does that work here in Darlington? This is such a tight track.
A little bit of prayer and a lot of faith.
You know, what's that song? Somebody's knocking. Should I let them in?
I don't know it.
Well, third place right now still is Justin White from Athens, Tennessee. Alex Healy in 4th. Wes Wiggin, your top 5. Ron Morris Jr. sitting at 6th position. Travis Twitty under attack by Jason Bridges there. That's 7th and 8th on the board. There's Ed Osborne to 42. Keith Hackney up 5 spots at the start of the race, currently in that 10th position. So far, it's been one hell of a race here. And we've been caution-free for 11 laps, BJ.
Yes, we have been. And one thing I'm really surprised to see, I was expecting to see quite a few cautions, but the drivers are playing it safe, playing it smart right now. Newbert, though, still putting heavy pressure on Bobby Hall Jr., looking for that window of opportunity, hoping for a mistake. This track's so hard to pass on. All Hall really has to do is stay smooth and stay calm, and that's just what he's doing.
Definitely is. I mean, you have Adam Newbert all over the track trying to figure out the spot to pass him on. As you see him go into turn number 3, he enters a little bit lower than Hall. He stays right about the same distance on the exit turn number 4 down the front straightaway. 12 laps of the books on lap number 13. There is Justin White, your pole sitter, 9 into 2 truck. Led the first couple of laps is followed back to the 3rd position. There is your 4th place from Columbus, Ohio. Alex Healy there in the 97 Exxon truck under attack by Wes Wiggin. Wiggin goes to the bottom there, but he's going to slide on up back in line. Ron Morris Jr. there sitting happily in that 6th position, waiting for those two to make a mistake.
A lot of drivers in position, hoping for mistakes from drivers in front. Just goes to show how difficult it is to pass here at this track. See Wes Wiggin there, shoots to the inside of Alex Healy, going for the move here in turn number 3. Down onto the apron of the track just a little bit goes Wiggin. He's going to keep it there, makes the pass nice and cleanly, giving Wiggin a auto forward.
Good pass there for Wes Wiggin over that 4th spot over Alex Healy. A little further back, you see Jason Bridges at 35. He's still trying to chase down that 29. He looks underneath him there. Can't make the move. And look at Hackney with a run. Oh, the 34 Bridges into the wall. He loses 4 spots there. Keith Hackney now up 7 spots at the start of the race. Currently running in the 8th spot. He was your last week's winner. He's already in round number 2 of the playoffs, but you know what? Why not go for insurance? You can do whatever you want now. Play dangerous until round number 2.
That's right. He is in the safe zone, so he's going to hang it out there and give it everything he's got. And I say that he hangs it out there by the wall, even pulls right down behind Travis Twitty. Making that truck wide by the looks of it, but giving it everything he's got, up 7 positions to where he's at. He is the biggest mover of the race. He's up into the wall there in turns 1 and 2.
Yes, he was. Meanwhile, back up front, you look at, Adam Newbert loses a little bit of ground, but he gains it off the turn down the straightaway. Gets a good run on Bobby Hall Jr. Closes up side by side into the turn. Hall gives it to him. Adam Newbert, your new race leader here at Darlington. You're watching the Bluegrass Truck Series, round number 2, or race number 2 of the playoffs. Hall thought about it. He thought about looking underneath him. Did not do it. There is your 3rd place runner, Justin White. All by his lonesome there. Wes Wiggin made a pass on Alex Healy a couple laps back. Running a 4th. Healy running in your top 5. Travis Twitty at 6. Ron Morris Jr. under attack by the 69 of Keith Hackney. You got about 6 drivers there, nose to tail. You can't make a mistake. If you make a mistake, it's going to hurt you big time.
Yes, it will. Here comes Keith Hackney looking to make another move once again underneath Ron Morris Jr. He is going to complete that pass. He's making it look easy out here compared to the way some of the others are. 42. That is Ed Osborne. He's not going to look underneath. Heavy contact, wrecking down the back straightaway. They are out of the racing surface, so no caution is going to come out. It's unfortunate for Ron Morris Jr. and other drivers involved.
Now the caution comes out.
There is the caution. That one was thrown by race control.
Oh, it looked like Ron got into the wall. Let's let's watch this one more time. We are out of the turn. Oh, maybe he got tagged. It was hard to.
It definitely looks like Ed Osborne tags his left rear quarter panel. It looks like Osborne's sliding right there. Just tags him a little bit. Yep. Drivers just now complaining about sun in their eyes coming off of that corner, so there's a good chance that the 42 of Ed Osborne could not see where he was going very well due to the sun in his eyes. Just happened to come up a little more than what he thought, tagged him. Both drivers heading down the track. Heavy damages on the 76 of Ron Morris Jr. right now. He's currently sitting pit side.
Definitely. When's the stage break, DJ?
Lap 45 is the stage break.
All right. Adam Newbert bringing the field down pit road. As we look at the fan cam, DJ Hanley stays out.
Hanley and Richards, the lone cars, to stay out. Bit surprised to see that decision. Curious to how many sets of tires they've got.
All right, look at Newbert coming out. At the line, it's going to be Newbert, Hall, White, Healy, Ed Wiggin, Rocco, Brackett, Twitty, and Worthington. Your top 10. And more than likely, TJ Hanley will hit this time.
That's definitely what I am expecting. I don't know what these guys can run on fuel, but I would say it's probably right around where we're at. Caution falling in a good place for them. Hanley opting for the late pit just for that one extra lap of insurance to make it to the end of the stage. This is a fuel-only stop for everybody except for Travis Twitty, Keith Hackney, Michael McCooley, and Ed Osborne. Twitty taking tires, Hackney, McCooley, and Osborne all taking some repairs on their rides, trying to get every bit of speed out of those as they can. Just about everybody on track here, Steve, has tagged the wall at some point in time, so taking the extra second to get little repairs done could be very crucial.
Definitely it could. It could really help out their ending game, that's for sure. As we look on Alex Healy right now. As he's off the throttle. Looks like shut the truck off maybe to the coast. Save some fuel. You know, if I knew that they weren't like sharing pit strategy, stuff like that, I would play his voice, but that can be scary at times.
Yeah, you never know what's going to get said, and a lot of times these drivers might look calm when they're out there on the track, but there might have been contact somewhere that we missed, and he could be rather heated about it, and he could be blowing up in there with his other fellow teammates, just venting it, and or venting about a mistake that he made, and I know that's how I am. I wouldn't want somebody playing my voice without me knowing.
All right, Adam Newbert going to choose the outside line for the restart. That's going to move Bobby Hall Jr. to the inside line. The preferred line is the outside. As you see the trucks double it up. We'll go on to restart with Justin White. They come to the green out of turn number 4. So row number 1 looking like this. Adam Newbert and Bobby Hall Jr., Justin White, and Wes Wiggin. Al Duracco and Alex Healy. David Brackett and Travis Twitty in row number 4. Worthington and Keith Hackney in row number 5. As you see that sun glaring in the driver's eye there coming down the back straightaway, this is what the drivers are talking about. And if you're in VLR, it's a little bit stronger than what you're seeing here.
VR.
PR, there you go. The pace car pulls in. The field's in the hands of Adam Newber as he comes to the Geico restart zone. As you see it right there. White on the hip, on the bumper, 94. We're back to racing here at Darlington as we're on board with Justin White.
Really good start by Adam Newert. They're pulling way ahead. Outside line prevailing once again. Bobby Hall Jr. is going to fall in a line. Justin White right there as well. Here is Alex Healy. Get a good look on board with him as he tags there in that fourth spot.
Some good racing, that is for sure. Here with the Bluegrass Truck Series. And again, this is round number 2, or race number 2 of the playoffs. Alex Healy, that 4th spot. Look at Al Duranco up 4 spots in that number 4 machine. Hackney up 6, currently running in 9th. There's Twitty in between them. Twitty now looks to the inside, thought about now. I don't know what he's thinking. The 38 of David Brackett right in front of him. Probably he's thinking, I gotta run. No, yeah, go. Now he's going. Look at him at the inside, down the straightaway.
Well done there by Twitty to just sit back and wait for the 38 of Brax to slide up and stick his nose underneath. That's where patience prevails. Brackett now sticks up on top, shows some courteous to drivers that have a little bit more speed than he does, and allows them to go by. Twitty and Hackney both on fresher tires than Brackett has, working their way forward. Twitty already back up into 6th. Hackney already back up into 8th.
Alan Duranco again up 11 spots, currently sitting at 7th position, looking at the rear bumper of the 29 of Travis Twitty. Make sure you hit that like, hit that follow button, and share out the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in to Ultimate Dirt TV as we're watching live the Bluegrass Truck Series. Oh, the 88 winging into the wall. That's going to allow the 4 of Duranco to get around him. Now look at Keith Hackney looking to the inside too. As you look at Al Duranco, he has some damage over the rear quarter panel on that right-hand side of that truck.
Yeah, expect to see that quite a lot of damages to the right sides of these vehicles. By the end of the night, I don't expect there to be a single truck with a clean right rear quarter panel or right front quarter panel. As everybody out there is giving it all they've got right now. Duranco sitting well in that 4th position. Damage is not affecting that truck side by side right now. That is 4th, I believe.
4th and 5th on the track. It is Alex Healy and Travis Twitty. Twitty on the heels of Healy as they go down the back straightaway. Now look at the 4 of Al Duranco. He's trying to make a pass. He'll slide up a little bit. They're side by side coming out of the turn. This is a good battle for 6th and 7th on the track as we complete lap number 30 on lap number 31.
You see Duranco all the way down onto the apron. Heavy contact. Twitty up into the wall. He holds on to it. Does not spin out. Good job. That's going to put a lot of wear on those fresh tires that he put on that number 29. Now he's got to get it going. Checkup caused Akamai Proctor to get tagged. Worthington apologizing. Everybody straightening out, getting back going. Everybody getting squared away once again. Duranco finds himself in 5th. Hackney, through all of the chaos, finds himself in 5th. Sorry, Duranco in 6th, I mean.
Keith Hackney, that 5th spot. They're up 10 spots. Where's Tasha at? Hackney breathing down Alex Healy's throat, but one driver right now, you know he's hot and heated in that truck is the 29 of Travis Twitty. I mean, it was an accident when Al Duranco got into him, but I mean, Travis Twitty's been in a lot of these accidents, you know what I'm saying, where it wasn't his fault, and he had to suffer throughout the whole race.
Yes, he has. He seems to be on the short end of the stick quite often, and right now that number 29 seems to be severely off pace. Got to hold on for the next 12 laps if he can to the end of the stage, get that thing down pit road, get some repairs done to it, and hopefully get back on track and get rolling with some speed once again. But up in front, we have a new race leader. Justin White made his way up there, made his way around Adam Newbert. He's won the stage for us.
Definitely, as we're off board, we have the live look in on Justin White as he reclaims the lead. And he did that when all the commotion was going on with Travis Twitty and Alan DeRucco there. That's when he took the lead, the driver from Athens, Tennessee. Adam Newbert falls back to that second spot there, right about 3 car lengths behind him. Then further back there, you see Bobby Hall Jr. He brought the field to the green on this restart. And there is Alex Healy in the 97 truck, currently running 4th. Hackney in the top 5, up 10 spots. Al DeRocco in 6th. He's up 12 spots. And let's give it up for Brian Terry. Brian Terry in the 13 truck, up 10 spots, currently running in that 10th position. And then the Wall 13 truck tonight.
He took some extra time to get some repairs done. It seems to be working for him. He sits in a really good position right now, right behind Robbie Richards. On back, got 6 of Josh Lockwood, all by himself sitting there. 8 positions to the good in 13th.
There's Michael McCluley in the 15 truck there. Isn't that Taz, like Tasmanian Devil or something like that on the side of his truck?
That is indeed the Tasmanian Devil.
See there, I remember some cartoons from back in the 80s.
I still watch them.
There's Ed Osborne in the VFD machine. There's TJ Hanley in the Fastenal 08. Daniel Worthington currently running at 17th from Rome, Pennsylvania into 113. Travis Twitty's fallen all the way back to the 18th position. That truck is very ill handling right now. He can't wait till the stage is over so he can make some repairs on that truck. Don't know how it's going to feel after that, because that truck's pretty beat up.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to take quite a bit of extra time. It looks like he's got a toe link knocked out on his right front. By the way, it is riding on that number 29. So he's got his hands full right now. Things going to be pushing towards the wall really hard. So he's going to have to take turns considerably slower than the rest of these guys out here to try to keep it from dragging up to the outside wall. Right now, Justin White continuing to lead the way. He's pulled off to about a 1.3 second gap over second place of Adam Newbert. Bobby Hall Jr. about 2 seconds behind him.
As you see, they come across the start finish line, lap number 39 on lap number 40 here. These trucks pretty much single filed out and spread apart, that's for sure. But still some good racing with 22 drivers signed up in the pit area tonight and qualified in. Adam Lancaster will be scored the 22nd driver. Josh Clemens out of the race. Ron Morris Jr. out of the race. Michael McCluley is out of the race, and so is... Oh, wait, I lied. There's Jason Bridges. Michael McCluley is out of the race. Jason Bridges is not.
Everybody else still on track. Jason Bridges, the first car, a lap down. So he will be in line for the lucky dog when the stage break happens here in just 5 short laps. Justin White doing everything he needs to do, over a 10th faster than everybody else right now. Just continuing to pull away, doing a fantastic job here coming to the end of the stage. There's Travis Twitty. Twitty has now gone a lap down, so at this point, he is actually now the one sitting in position for the lucky dog. Just minding his business, allowing everybody to go by. Well done for Twitty.
Well, Tyler Schultz said the Tasmanian Devil was his nickname the first year in 305 sprints. He said, don't ask me why. You already know.
I could see that. I could see that. It's good to hear the name Tyler Schultz. It's been quite a while.
On lap number 43 here, Race leader Justin White, Adam Newbert sitting in second. There is Bobby Hall Jr. at third. They're getting around. Travis Tweedy, Keith Hackney now up to fourth spot. In the 69 truck, up 11 spots. There's David Brackett with a top 5 right now in his 38 machine. Alex Healy started third, currently running 6, has dropped 3 positions since the start of the race. Wes Wiggin was running up there, made a little contact with the wall, fell back. There's the 48 machine of Robbie Richards driving the Snap-on tools. Truck number 48, Alan Duranco. He's the one that got into Travis Tweedy. His truck got tight. Got him into the wall. As he's currently sitting in 9th. There's Brian Terry up 10 spots, currently sitting in 13th. Justin White trying to put on a clinic here to these other drivers, but one other person that's going to try to prove a point tonight. He's all in it to win it. Keith Hackney, and he's showing it as he's up 11 spots, pulls up the back bumper of the 94 truck of Bobby Hall Jr.
Straight checkered flag is in the air, though, for stage number 1. Justin White's going to come home with the win. Adam Newbert second, Bobby Hall Jr. third, Keith Hackney 4th, David Brackett 5th, Alex Healy 6th, Wes Wiggins 7th, Robbie Richards 8th, Alan Duranco 9th, Brian Terry coming home in 10th.
All right. Now, there's Alex Healy in the 97 truck, currently at 6th. There's Justin White. Sun is bright here at Darlington as we completed the stage with Justin White picking up that stage win as he catches up back to the pace car.
Everybody gonna come down pit road now. Gonna get their fuel, get their tires, get set to go back. Right about lap number 50, so we'll be looking at 80, right about 88 laps to the end of the race.
As we'll take the pit stop on board with the 97 truck of Alex Healy. As you look at me.
Cannot see. I see it.
Oh, you're going to say you couldn't see it. Now he sees it. Now you see what these drivers go through.
44 sec.
Finds himself in his pit stop. Drivers that did not pit. Daniel Worthington, TJ Hanley does not pit. Travis Twitty, Jason Bridges, both of those drivers stay out to try to get one of their laps back. Everybody else coming down pit road.
Well, Alex Healy just sitting here.
Probably getting some right side damages repaired on that number 97. Daniel Worthington's going to roll in the lead as of right now. Justin White first off pit road. Here comes Daniel Worthington now. He's coming down pit road. Justin White first off pit road. He's going to be scored in third as of right now. Still surprised to see TJ Hanley continue to stay out though.
Let's see here. Do we got 2? Justin White, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, winning that stage there, fell back a little bit, and under that last restart, you managed to get the lead and won that stage. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I was hoping for a caution like it came out. Just trying to save the tires, save fuel a little bit. Try to go as long as I could. I know I've got the long run pace speed.
Definitely. So what's the goal rest of the race?
Rest of the goal for the rest of the race is to stay up front, stay out of everybody's stuff, and stay up front.
All right. Well, we're going to send you back down there.
Yep, appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Let's see here. BJ, can you move him?
I can't. Where? Oh, did I just hear him leave anyways? He did. Okay, he left on his own, it looks like.
Justin White, your race leader.
He will choose the outside for this restart.
All right, there's Alex Healy now coming out pit road. You see a couple more drivers went down pit road to try to fix up some damage. As the trucks are side by side, Justin White will bring the field down to the green with Bobby Hall Jr. to his inside. Row number 2 look like this: Hackney and Bracken, Wigan and Newbert, Worthington and Richards. The pace car makes that left-hand turn as White comes down to the Geico restart zone. He can fire anytime once he hits it. Look at all those drivers on the inside line there. Only 3 to the outside. Green flag is in the air. Good start for the 2 of Justin White. All in that second spot there. There's Hackney. He makes a move for 3rd. Into turn number 1. Your top 3, White, Hall, Hackney. Bracken at 4th. Wigan back up to 5th there. There's Adam Newbert, who was running 2nd when making a pit stop. Came back out. Now in that 6th position. There's Richards in 7th of 10 spots. Worthington, Proctor, Naranco in 10th. CJ Mason, and there's Alex Healy in the 97 machine. A little off pace there. You gotta wonder, is there more damage than we know of on that 97 truck?
He's definitely slower than what he was. Seemed like before they went down pit side, before the stage break came to an end. But right now, our top 3 drivers, White, Hall, Hackney, all nose to tail, all very, very quick here at the beginning of stage number 2. Hall's going to take a look to the outside of Justin White. He's going to be able to stick it, give it to Hall at the line. White's going to fall into 2nd. Now, we saw him do it in stage number 1. He had a slower pace to start with, saved his tires, had great late run pace. Now he's doing just the same by the looks of Keith Hackney right up to his back bumper. I expect to see him start making a move here in turns number 1 and 2.
Well, you got to think about it. If you're White, go ahead and let the drivers. They're going to be defensive right now. You know, Hackney has nothing to lose. He does. He has valuable points. So why not let Hackney and he just stick around until the end? Hackney now makes a move up to 2nd, up to 13 spots. Bobby Hall Jr., the 94 Mellow Yellow truck, is your race leader. There's Brackett in the 38. Currently running a 4th there. There's Wes Wigan and Adam Newbert. That's for 5th and 6th on the board. A little further back, Robbie Richards. And there's Daniel Worthington, 8. Akamai Proctor. A little damage on the left rear. Tail there. And Alan Naranco in 10th. That's your top 10 here at Darlington. It's been an action-packed race so far, as Bobby Hall Jr. has run about 10 car length advantage over Keith Hackney in the TNL Tide number 69K.
And Keith Hackney actually just takes the fastest lap of the race with a 29.5. Just starting to gain ground on Bobby Hall Jr. There you see that gap that he had is already shrunk. One driver we haven't really talked much about this race, Robbie Richards, sitting in 7th right now. He's up 10 spots to good and having a really good race for himself. He's had that monkey on his back for so long now in this season. He's got to be hoping for a good race here at Darlington. So far, things are looking good. Continue to fly with the drivers up front on the drone cam now. You see Bobby Hall Jr. under heavy pressure from Keith Hackney still.
Keith Hackney staying with Hall as they exit turn down the straightaway. You race number 2 of the playoffs. We're simulcasting live on the Bluegrass Truck Series, or Bluegrass Facebook and YouTube, and simulcasting live on dirtfan.com. Make sure to head over to dirtfan.com on Facebook, give them a like, follow. They have over 27K followers. And they post all kinds of neat stuff throughout the year, race schedules for dirt tracks, all kinds of neat little stuff. As you look now, as Ed Osborne goes a lap down, and he looks to the inside of Bobby Hall Jr. They're side by side. Hackney edges out over Hall down the straightaway. A drag race. Give it to Hall at the line.
Bobby Hall Jr. with the momentum on the outside right there, prevailing. But Hackney continuing to fight on the inside, and he's just going to pull off from him. Looks like Bobby Hall Jr. nearly getting into the wall, has to check up through 1 and 2 right there. Able to gather it up, though, and get back in line. But that's going to clear the way for Keith Hackney. Now 14 spots forward, takes the race lead, and having a great run here tonight.
Great run indeed. Here's Justin White in that 3rd position. Was your pole sitter tonight in that truck. Adam Newber in his hip pocket in the 17, currently working for it. There's David Rackett still in that 5th position. Wiggins still in 6th. Richards in 7th. Looking at Alex Healy, he's closed up on 9th place of Alan DeRocco. He looks to the inside. He'll make that pass. Actually, he'll pass 22. 20. In the 29 truck, made some repairs, looks a little faster, but you can still tell he has heavy damage on that vehicle.
Drivers, the truck, I mean, still not fully back up to speed. He's still got his hands full, but he did take 42 seconds of time in the pits to try to get some repairs made to that number 29, doing everything he can. Jason Bridges in the 34, he's going to take his truck pit side in 17th position. Right now, Alex Healy riding on board with him. Sitting in 9th right now. Maybe he was just saving Steve sitting back as far as he did earlier, because he's looking just almost as strong as he did earlier tonight.
He did. He must have got that truck fixed now. It's working pretty good for him, as he's currently running in that 9th position. Let's go back to Justin White. Justin White's currently running in 3rd. You can see how far ahead that 97 of Bobby Hall Jr. is in front of him.
Their top 3 drivers getting very, very spaced out. Bobby Hall Jr. so far ahead, you almost can't even see him through the sun. Just imagine being the guy behind the wheel of that machine going, I want to say, right around 150 miles an hour down the back straightaway. It's not easy, and it could be very scary at times. All I can say is it's a good thing for these guys that it is virtual.
Definitely, as he was under attack by Adam Newbert there, but Adam had to fall back in line. So Keith Hackney has pulled away from Bobby Hall Jr. There's Hall, and there's Justin White and Adam Newbert. David Brackett trying to close in on those 2 drivers. As we're on lap number 65 here at Darlington, you're watching the Bluegrass Truck Series live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure to hit the like and follow button and share out the broadcast. There's 10 of you watching on Facebook. Let's try to make it 20. If each of y'all shared it out one time, we can get 1 extra viewer. You can do it. You know, we got to play a giveaway game here sometime, DJ.
We should.
We should.
What are we giving away?
I don't know. We'll have to come up with something. I wonder how much money Jason Collins has. I'm sure we give away hard code cash. I might be fired after this race for saying that. That's all right. Great promoter, league owner, Jason Collins is with the Bluegrass series here. And you know, one thing about it, it's built, it's now in the maintain stage. And you know, these trucks, the drivers of the truck series, have represented all season long here with the Bluegrass.
Yes, they have. The Truck Series, definitely the strongest one that they've had. For averaging right around 20 to 25 trucks week in and week out and putting on a fantastic show. If anybody out there is interested, make sure you get a hold of them. Come in here and race. It's a great place to race. There's been a lot of great camaraderie out here in this series, and I love sitting here and watching them race.
Definitely. Keith Hackney leading on lap number 69. There's Hall all by his lonesome. In that second spot, there's Justin White. And right behind him is Adam Newbert. As we take a look around, we're fixing to go to the Cricket Up Can. Keith Hackney leading on lap number 72, way out in front from Bobby Hall Jr. That's second place in the 94 truck. Justin White still currently sitting in third. He was your pole sitter tonight, won the stage. Got some valuable points there. Adam Newbert in fourth. David Brackett, your top five here at Darlington.
Yeah, everybody's staying nice and calm. We just passed the halfway mark by about 4 laps. Some drivers now starting to look towards pit road. 97 just called out his pit stop. That's Alex Healy, and he is down pit lane now. No changes in the top 5 right now. It's still Hackney, White, Newbert, and Brackett in our top 5. Everybody just continuing to remain calm. This is where things are really going to start to make a difference. This is a green flag pit stops.
Green flag pit stops are on board with Alex Healy there in the 97 truck as we watch them come down pit road. Keith Hackney continuing to lead here. In the 69 truck, way out in front. Well known for his dirt success, Keith Hackney is. Came out and has been dominant all season long, winning the 6th win last week. Trying to go for win number 7 of the season. There's Bobby Hall Jr., there's Justin White. Closing in on Bobby Hall Jr. And there is the 17 of Adam Newbert. Coming down the back straightaway into turn number 3.
Keith Hackney just called out his pit stop. He's heading down right now. The 69 giving up the race lead to Bobby Hall Jr. Justin White falls into second. Newbert will find himself in third. Brackett finds himself in fourth. And Robbie Richards finds himself the furthest forward he's been all night long. He breaks the top 5.
As you look now, your new race leader is the 94 truck, Bobby Hall Jr., under attack by the 2 of Justin White. White will take the lead, and it's 17 of Newbert going to try to come along with him on the inside. Bobby Hall Jr. on the outside, out of the turn, number 4, down the front straightaway, giving to Bobby Hall Jr. at the line for that second spot. Justin White, your race leader. He was your pole sitter tonight, and he started on the outside. I'll take back. He started an outside pole tonight, won the stage, and now he's back in the lead. More drivers named Worthington down pit road now. Keith Hackney, after making his pit stop after leading, back on track in that 12th position. Bobby Hall Jr. and Robbie Richards down pit road, so is Wes Wiggin. Alan Duranco following the end. As we're on lap number 78 of 138. Oh, White got really loose there. Him and Newbert. Newbert coming down pit road. Justin White going to stay out. No, he's coming down pit road too.
The only drivers that have yet to pit are now Akamai Proctor and C.J. Mason. Hackney and Osborne, those drivers are already back out on track. If I scratch that, Osborne just now heading down pit road. He had not pitted yet. Alex Healy back out on track. Those drivers looking to cycle back around. Daniel Worthington finds himself coming out of pit road and coming around now. Akamai Proctor will take the race lead for the time being in that number 9 truck. Had a good running last week, coming home with his first podium of the season. Right now he leads the way with the green flag pit cycles.
As we're on board with Justin White down pit road from Athens, Tennessee to truck number 2. As now he just completed his pit stop and coming back onto the racetrack. You see the 17 of Adam Newbert made him around him. Something really neat with these live look-ins, BJ. Akamai Proctor coming in down pit road, so is C.J. Mason. And look who it hands the lead over to. Keith Hackney from Calhoun, Georgia, trying to go for win number 7 on the season. As you see the 29 to Travis Twitty right ahead of him. Twitty a lap down. Now he looks to the inside and puts him another lap down.
Hackney has made a statement this season with all of the wins and success that he has had. He's already locked in to the round of 12, but yet he goes out there this week and continues to lead the way, passing majority of the field to find himself in the race lead, and now just running away with it.
Definitely is. There's Justin White, BJ. He's falling back. He's basing that 4th position. What does he do now? Does he play it safe to the end of the race?
I would. Drivers are still looking at 54 laps to the end. We get right around 30 on fuel and tires. I think if I'm Justin White, I'd save for right now. On right about lap 20 of the run, I start pushing. And on lap 30 of the run, come in for fuel and tires once again and go to the end of the race from there.
There you go. On the roof cam of the Mellow Yellow, Bobby Hall Jr. here in Darlington. Throwback theme night with the Bluegrass Truck Series. You're watching live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure to hit that like and follow button. Remember, if each of y'all share out this broadcast one time, we can double the viewers. If you want to, come to a successful asphalt league, check out Bluegrass Truck Series on Facebook. Get a hold of Jason Collins. He can lead you in the right direction. Adam Newbert right now sitting in that 3rd spot. There's Justin White in 4th. Robbie Richards up 12 spots in the 48. Going around Travis Twitty in the 29 truck. Alex Healy right there. He's making a comeback. All the way back up to the 7th spot. And look at the sun right there going into the turn. If he's racing VR, that's very bright and very hard to see, that's for sure. As we're on board with Healy as we're coming down to the start-finish line. As we're on lap number 85.
33 laps to go when the drivers hit the stripe this time. Healy's 33 laps. 33 laps.
138. We're on lap 86.
53 laps. 53 laps to the end of the race. I don't know where I got 33 from, but
this is the reason why we don't get paid the big bucks, right? We can't add.
That's right. That's right. I lost my train of thought completely.
He acting way out front. There is Bobby Hall Jr. And let's see here if we can look onto the blimp. We can barely see him.
Jason.
We can barely see them. They look like little dots for the blimp.
Yeah, it's a big track, quite a long ways around. Imagine being at Daytona trying to see them.
See Hackney coming off of 4. There is Bobby Hall coming out 4 down. That's the distance between first and second. Bobby Hall Jr. getting around. I believe that's Akamai Proctor there. So does Adam Newbert. Proctor, I believe he's 1 lap down. Take a look at the scoreboard pile on. 1 lap down. Mason 1 lap down. Terry 1 lap down. Osborne lap down. Clemens and Lancaster out of the race. I can tell you this race has got my throat a burn.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
As Hackney. There you go. Go ahead.
I was going to say still running up front. Keith Hackney going around Daniel Worthington, now putting him a lap down. That's all the way inside of the top 10. Now 1 lap down. Just continues to show his dominance once again here tonight at Darlington. 3.5 seconds over Bobby Hall Jr. stuff.
As we're on top of the camp of Bobby Hall Jr. from Athens, Pennsylvania. 48 laps to go. Coming to 49 to go this time. And now I screwed it up. I don't know how I went from 48 to 49. Oh well.
I don't either.
God be with us.
Jason, what's that number again? Gave it to me last time.
Jeremy Vaughn Racing says, just keep rolling, Hack, let go, TNL. Thank you for Jeremy Vaughn for tuning in. There is your second place, Bobby Hall Jr. There's Adam Newbert. There is Justin White, your outside pole sitter tonight. Alex Healy had some damage, had to go to the rear, extended pit stop to correct some of the damage. As we look now at Alex Healy, very concentrated. You see him on screen there.
I think I would be too. This track's hard. That's why I don't race it.
Definitely hard and interesting, that's for sure. Hackney way out in front here, trying to go for win number 7. One person we missed on the stream that I haven't heard from is Tasha. Where's Tasha? There's Newbert.
Yeah, somebody can get a hold of her.
Yeah. Newbert getting around Daniel Worthington, who was a lap down. Newbert in that 3rd spot. There's White. There is Robbie Richards in the 5th spot, up 12 spots. Heath Hackney is up 14. David Brackett currently running in 6th. Alan Duranco up 11 spots. Currently running in 7th. There's Wes Wiggin in 8th. And Alex Healy in 9th. There's Daniel Worthington into 113.
only drivers left on the lead lap inside the top 9. And right now, Hackney sits right about a 4 to 5 second gap from putting Alex Healy a lap down as well. Bobby Hall Jr. really and truly, if you look at the times, he's really not losing ground. Matter of fact, the last time by was quicker than Keith Hackney. So even though Hackney is on that tear right now and just flying past all these drivers, Bobby Hall Jr. is slowly gaining ground on Keith Hackney.
As we look at the times there, Hackney and Hall are on the board. Bobby Hall Jr., the mellow yellow truck, blows it in. I believe that's the 76 of Ron Morris Jr. But there's Hackney. You see him in the middle of 1 and 2 there, when Hall just went into 1. So that's how way out front Keith Hackney is here in Darlington. You're watching the Bluegrass Truck Series live on Ultimate Dirt TV, simulcast live on the Bluegrass Facebook and YouTube channel and dirtfan.com. Make sure to check out the Bluegrass Facebook. Give them a like, give them a follow. Want to get some asphalt racing, get a hold of Jason Collins. Also hit the like and follow button, share out the broadcast. We sure do appreciate you tuning in tonight for the Truck Series round number 2 of the playoffs, or race number 2 of the playoffs. I should say that correctly. With Hackney way out front, going into turns 3 there, and there is Bobby Hall now going into turn number 3. Adam Newbert right there about 3-4 car lengths back. Alex Healy coming down pit road in that 97 truck.
An early pit strategy for him. I'm not sure if it's part of the strategy or if he's fighting an ill-handling truck and wants to get some repairs made to that truck or something. Takes it pit side here, though. We'll see just what he does, but I don't expect to see drivers coming down to right around the 108 to all the way up to 115 mark for these drivers. Get their final set of tires, get their fuel, get on track, and get rolling. Try to go after every bit that they possibly can. After that last pit stops that they make, it will be go time for these drivers. And Keith Hackney, I eat my words, Keith Hackney just called out a pit stop.
Hackney calls out a pit stop, and now you got Newbert breathing all down the neck of the 94 of Bobby Hall Jr. Hall Jr. will take the lead out of turn number 4 down the straightaway. Newbert will be in second. Justin White will move up to that 3rd spot. Richardson 4th. David Brackett will move up to 5th. Meanwhile, Adam Newbert all over the tail tank of that 94 truck, the mellow yellow 94. We saw Kyle Petty driving NASCAR. The mellow yellow truck there, the Mountain Dew.
Mellow Yellow, I think, is a Coke product.
It is. I just lied. That's where I got quiet. I'm like, I just like.
Yeah, Pepsi's Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
There's he shot to the inside. The Dodge Bobby Hall Jr. was very close to his back bumper at the time. I don't know if that was a good job or a ka-chow out of Bobby Hall Jr. just now.
Yeah. As you see the damage on the right-hand side of Bobby Hall Jr.'s truck there on the hood. Rear end looks pretty good. So it's just mainly on the front end. You see it right there. The damage on Bobby Hall Jr.'s truck.
He just couldn't quite see the edge of the wall right there. Wanted to get a little gap so he could look through. That was definitely a good chow. I just got informed. That was definitely a good chow.
As you look at the 17 truck, Adam Newbert, he's pulled away from the injured Bobby Hall Jr. in that outside wall. There's Justin White in that 3rd position. As we look look live, look in on Justin White. White currently running in second as Bobby Hall Jr. had to take it down pit road to try to get a pit stop. He needed some fuel and some tires, but definitely try to get some of the damage. And look at this, the 97 of Alex Healy getting around him. He's on fresher tires. There's Keith Hackney. He's going to get his lap back the hard way, BJ.
Yeah, and that is the way you want to do it. If you get your lap back while the leaders stay on the track, that just puts you in that much better of position once the leaders do pit. Adam Newber, Justin White, neither one of those drivers have pitted yet. And Hackney's already made his way around Justin White, sitting in 5th right now and quickly catching up to Adam Newber.
There is the 69K coming up on the heels of the 97 of Alex Healy. Justin White right there in second. There's Adam Newber coming down pit road. That's going to allow Keith Hackney to get a lap back. Justin White, the new race leader.
Yeah, so Hackney does take it back the hard way, but like I said, that is the way that you want to do it. If you can get that lap back, because you got to remember, you still got to have time to go for those drivers to go down pit road. If you get your lap back, you started out ahead of them when you came down pit road. They get by you while you're on pit road, come around, there's now that big gap. They wait, you regain that ground, some of that ground that you just lost. They come down pit road, you just lost all of that ground. That's one of the reasons that I find it crucial. I always think it's crucial for drivers to come the same time that the leaders pit so they don't lose any more ground. Right now, Justin White down pit road, not sitting in a position he's probably wanting to sit in. Here's Keith Hackney, turn number 3, gaining very quickly, about to take the lead right back. Akamai Proctor, he sits in a good position right now in 3rd. However, he has not yet taken his pit stop either.
Definitely has not. And Jason says, Tasha says, I'm here, bestie. Where? I don't see you in the UDTV chat. You're cheating on me.
I'm gonna pull up the Bluegrass YouTube. I bet she's over there.
She's somewhere. We just appreciate you tuning in every weekend, supporting Bluegrass and UDTV. We do appreciate you, Tasha. Thank you for tuning in. Your race leader is Keith Hackney from Calhoun, Georgia. Way out front, there's Adam Newber. Adam Newber is now entering turn 1. Keith Hackney is now entering turn number 3. As we're on lap number 111 here at Darlington. What'd you say, BJ?
I don't see her over there either.
Maybe she's on their Facebook page.
Maybe. Go look there.
There is Justin White in that 3rd spot, starting on outside front row. Bobby Hall
found
Jr.
her.
Oh, you did? Where is she? Where is she?
She is on the Bluegrass Facebook page.
Oh. Oh, well, at least you're showing love, my dear. At least you're showing love. I appreciate you. Hackney's out front. There's Newbert. There's Justin White. Robbie Richards in 4th of 13 spots. There is Bobby Hall Jr. back in 5th after making contact with the outside wall, dropping back, had to make an early pit stop. David Brackett in 6th, Alex Healy in 7th. Healy had some damage, had to take extended pit stop. Alan DeRocco currently running in 8th position, up 10 spots. Him and Twitty, they're not going to be sending Christmas postcards to each other this season, or this year, after that contact in turns 1 and 2. That turned Travis Twitty's not upside down. Getting the short end of the stick again. Wes Wiggin currently running 9th. There is Daniel Worthington And there's Akamai Proctor at 11th. Ed Osborne into 42, currently running at 12th. CJ Mason at 21st. Brian Terry sits 14th. But there's your race leader, Keith Hackney, looking to put the 38 and David Brackett a lap down. David Brackett currently running into
be a lap down. Just absolutely flying. Ooh, a little bit of a bobble out of Brackett right there. It looked like it stumped Hackney. Had to make a quick move to tap to the inside of him. Could have gotten very bad very quickly. Both drivers able to sort it out. But to be running so quick, she put all but 5 cars a lap down, and to have that much green flag racing, absolutely phenomenal racing here tonight by the entire series.
Definitely is. You know, we look at this. Well, it's not going to tell me because this is not going to tell me. Yep.
Well, what's we looking for?
Well, I was going to see. We've only had, what, 2 cautions? 1 caution?
1, I believe. I believe it was 1. Jason, confirmation, please.
Tasha. I see you, Tasha. Hey, we're just glad you made it to one of the pages. That's it. As of right now, these trucks are all spaced out. There's Robbie Richards in 4th. Bobby Hall right there in 5th. And let's see, there's Hall right there across our finish line, and there's Keith Hackney. He is fixing to lap the 5th place driver with 21 laps to go here at Darlington. You're watching the Bluegrass Truck Series live on Ultimate Dirt TV.
They're trying to figure out exactly how many cautions we've had. I'm pretty sure it's just 1. Yep, just 1 caution is all we've had tonight. That is not at all how I ever expect to see Darlington play out. Man, it just goes to show, this is the place you want to be, the series you want to be running in. It's here at Bluegrass, man. You don't ever see your race like at Darlington.
Definitely you don't. Your top 5 look like this. Hackney, Newbert, White, Richards, and Hall. 6th place is David Brackett. 7th, Alan Duranco. 8th is Alex Healy and Wes Wiggin in 9th. There's Hackney. He's got around Bobby Hall Jr. for 5th. There is Robbie Richards. So there's Richards right there. And there is Keith Hackney. So Richards is going to be on the okay side of things with 19 laps to go.
Yeah, maybe. Right about a straightaway difference with 19 laps. Yeah, he should be okay based on the lap times they're running right now in comparison to each other. But at this point, I almost feel like it's a game for Keith Hackney. How many drivers can I put a lap down? I expect some of these drivers to have to pit one final time. Alex Healy does bring it down pit road.
Well, there's the pit strategy on the board, BJ.
He is on 21 laps on his fuel. Driver's able to get right around 30 by the looks of it there on the stint length. He pitted with 38 laps to go, 38 to 37 laps to go. So I expect some of these drivers with pit strategy running like that to have to pit once more. Ron Morris Jr. just calls out a pit stop. He made his way back on track, though.
As we're on board with Justin White with the live look in on lap number 17. See Alex Healy down there on the apron in the 97 truck. Coming off the pit road off this pit stop. Justin White currently running, sitting at 3rd position. Right ahead of him is the 42 of Ed Osborne, who's currently running in that 11th position. Take a look at Alex Healy there. As he just made it off the pit road, off the pit stop. With 15 laps to go, he's currently sitting at 12th. Fired back a couple of laps down. right ahead of him is the two of Justin White, and BJ with his new fresh tires is closed up in a hurry.
Yes, he is flying around the track right now, good at everything. He's got Hackney's coming pit side for a quick splash and go to be able to finish out the race. It's going to hand the lead over to Adam Newbert, who put on lap 107. This could be massive if he can't get back on track and catch back up to Adam Newbert. Adam Newbert sits in position for a race win.
14 laps to go. The pit stops, the final pit stops are happening now. There you see Keith Hackney. There he goes, gets his fuel. He's back off. He will come off of pit road in that 4th position. Adam Newbert, your race leader in the 17 truck with 13 laps to go. Justin White sitting in second there. Mired back in some lap traffic. There's Robbie Richards early in third. David Brackett right there in fourth. Bobby Hall Jr. in fifth. And there is Keith Hackney.
Hackney right now in sixth. The last car on the lead lap, rather. It's got quite a bit of ground to make up now. It's on the same tire set as everybody else, so it's the question's out there now. Can he do it? Can he get it back in 12 laps? I don't expect to see Newbert, White, Richards, or Brackett have to come down pit road. Bobby Hall Jr. either. He sits in sixth. It's definitely a lot of questions surrounding the strategy and the thought where he sits right now.
Well, let's take a look at the pit strategy. You see Newbert, he's on lap number 20, so we know he could go another 10 laps for sure. If he saves enough, BJ, he could do it.
I have no doubt right now that he will even. You know, it only takes a little bit of clutching, a little bit of extra staying out of the throttle to do it. And I already know down the front straightaway the last time by, he did let out of the throttle and he let Duranka, I believe it was, by him. No, it was Ron Morris Jr. He allowed Ron Morris Jr. by him, just taking his time down the front straightaway. So I have no doubt whatsoever that Adam Newbert is going to make it to the end of the race right now with a 6-second gap over Justin White. He's in excellent position right now.
He is. So there's your race leader, Adam Newbert. There is Keith Hackney coming out to you as Newbert goes in turn number 1. Hackney in fourth. David Brackett down pit road making his final stop of the night. There's Justin White in the 2, currently running in second, with Robbie Richards in third. That is your top 3 with 9 laps to go here at Darlington. Jeremy Vaughn says, stop talking about yellows. We don't need them. Well, no, we don't need them. With 8 laps to go now for Adam Newbert. 4 drivers on the lead lap. Bobby Hall Jr., first one lap down. Akamai Proctor, 1 lap down in 6th. Wes Wiggin in 7th. Alex Healy in 8th. Take a look at Alex Healy there on screen on the live look in. Back to the live pictures. There is Adam Newbert, your race leader with 7 laps to go. 1 caution led the race tonight. That was in the first stint of the race. And we'll be in green ever since. Justin White in second there. There's Robbie Richards. And there is Keith Hackney coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Adam Newbert right there with 6 laps to go.
time rolls on, several of these drivers are in fuel save mode. Even though the majority of the field is a lap down, a lot of these drivers are in good positions for points. All the way up to 5th place, a lap down right now. And Adam Newbert continuing to lead the way. You know he's in fuel save mode as he sits right now down to just over 4 seconds. Just moments ago, he was just over 6 seconds over Justin White. That gap is shrinking considerably.
As you're right on board with Justin White now. As he sees Adam Newbert up there with 4 laps to go. Does he have time, BJ?
Well, on that lap there, he went from 4.3 to 3.7. So that's 0.5, 0.6 seconds that he gained. No, he does not.
Well, there's the answer. 3 laps to go for Adam Newbert. Here's Robbie Richards. He's sitting in 3rd. There's Keith Hackney. Hackney gonna have to lay the hammer down if he wants to make it to the top 3. He won race number 1 of the playoffs. Sitting nice and pretty here. Out of caution coming out. Caution on the racetrack.
Oh, that is not what some of these drivers, such as Newbert, White, and Richards, wanted to see.
And who was that
Hackney.
for?
No idea. No idea. Let's see if my SDK says it.
Mine does not.
Ron Morse Jr. maybe? I got Ron Morse Jr. crashed. Ron Morse Jr. down pit road on his lap 79. Everybody else's lap 1.
Ah, he stopped there. Oh, that's what brought out the caution.
21 makes contact with the wall. What I just heard.
So CJ Mason. Well, Ron Morris Jr. was stopped in the middle of the track there. Let's see. We're on board with the 21. Justin White, Adam Newbert, and Robbie Richards all come down pit road.
Keith Hackney should be set on fuel with his little splash and go. He will resume the lead. Newbert comes back out of pit road sitting in 2nd. Justin White comes out in 3rd. Akama Proctor moves himself into 4th. Robbie Richards still on pit road.
Still watching the replay, trying to find out where CJ Mason hit the wall at. Oh, there it is. Oh, and TJ Hanley, and around goes CJ Mason. So that's what brought out the 2nd caution of the night.
Heavy contact for CJ Mason up into the wall. But now as we get
So, did Keith Hackney take a pit stop too?
No, Keith Hackney did not. He didn't need to because Keith Hackney put it earlier underneath the green. He should have enough fuel to go.
What about tires?
The distance. Tires at this point in time, I think it's get up and go time for everybody. Pit time for Newbert, White, Richards. Ooh, Hackney's pit time shows that he quite possibly took 2 tires on his pit stop. So Newbert, White, and Richards all appear to be on fresh tires. This could get really interesting.
Yes, good. That's for sure. Yes, Jeremy. He says, yes, sir, game over.
Isn't he the one that said we don't need the yellows, and he's the one, he's the TNO guy. He's on Keith Hackney's side, so this is what you should have been wanting to see there, Jeremy. Need the yellows, and he's the one, he's the green, white, checkered here for this race. Hackney going to be bringing us back to the restart. A splash and go earlier, quite possibly 2 tires that he took by the pit time. Sets him up.
Look at Justin White going back down pit road.
The finish. That is very surprising. Well, the worst he could be when he comes back out is 7th. So maybe, I'm not 100% sure, maybe he only took tires last time, and no, because he only took fuel this time.
Here comes back out Justin White. Akamai Proctor gets a lap back, currently sitting in that 4th position. So your top 5 look like this: Hackney, Newbert, Richards, Proctor, and White. Your top 5. Hackney will choose the outside on the restart. Jeremy said, not at first, we didn't.
Forgive me.
Coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. 2 laps to go. Newbert is inside of Hackney. They're side by side going to turn number 1. Newbert inches away from Hackney. Newbert, your race leader. Hackney going to cross him back underneath them as they go into turn number 3. Hackney to the inside. Newbert on the outside. Newbert with a run. Hackney will fall in line in that 2nd spot. Here comes Robbie Richards with a run. White flag, 1 more to go.
Last lap of the race, the tires showing the difference. Right now, Hackney fighting to hold on. He's got 2nd. Newbert just continues to pull away. He's been fast all night long. And right now, going into turn number 3, it looks like it's going to be his 2 more turns away from taking the win.
Coming out of turn number 4, winning race number 2 in the playoffs. Give it to Adam Newbert. Keith Hackney home in 2nd. Robbie Richards in 3rd. There's Justin White in 4th. Akamai Proctor in 5th.
Adam Newbert advances automatically into the round of 12.
Results here on the board. Adam Newbert picks up the win. Keith Hackney in 2nd. Robbie Richards in 3rd. Justin White in 4th. Akamai Proctor finishes in the top 5. Alan DeRocco in 6th. Alex Healy in 7th. David Brackett in 8th, and Ed Osborne in 9th. Brian Terry will round out your top 10.
In 11th, we got Daniel Worthington, CJ Mason, Bobby Hall Jr., Wes Wiggin, and TJ Hanley, your top 15. Then Ron Morris Jr., Travis Twitty, Josh Lockwood, Jason Bridges, Michael McCooley, Josh Clemens, and rounding out the field, Adam Lancaster does not take the grid tonight.
Tasha says, may have came home in 2nd in the race, but you'll always be 1st in my heart. Aw.
What a suck up. I mean.
Aw, thank you, Tasha. Adam Newbert picking up the win in race number 2 of the playoffs. I mean, it came down to the wire between Keith Hackney and Robbie Richards. Hackney gave it everything he could with 2 laps to go. We're going to play to the quick commercial. We'll be right back with post-race interviews. All right, welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. Let's see here. Well, I'm looking at the wrong things. I almost pulled up the wrong person. Let me keep on scrolling. All right. Coming home in third place tonight. BJ's caught up with him.
That's right. I've caught up with the driver of the 48, Robbie Richards. Man, you've had that monkey on your back for so long. This podium finish has got to feel good.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Last week we had some a little bit of issues going in there, and I knew I was kind of in a predicament. Had to do a pass-through penalty for not shut. So we was behind there, got the caution, was able to save tires while we did that, so I helped out tremendously. Getting the wave around on that first caution. Being able to score some stage points, so yeah, set herself up for the rest of the race.
Well, you got just, I think, not 100% sure, but I believe you've got one more race left in the playoff, in round one of the playoffs.
No, this we do 2 rounds per or 2 races per round. So this was the cutoff race. I was saving at the end with Adam and Justin. I had to save more than both of them. Should have been good, but the caution came out. It kind of made things a little bit more. I guess made us go pit and get our last set of tires. And I didn't want to, obviously didn't want to wreck nobody. I did want Adam to get the win, more or less, for the simple fact that I got into him last week. So I knew if I could get under TJ there or Hackney there, I could kind of slow his momentum down and make kind of give it a race there to give Adam the cushion, because we all know Hackney's pretty quick. Doesn't matter if he's got 4 fresh tires or no tires, whatever. He's pretty quick. So I just kind of wanted to, give Adam a fighting chance there, and he was able to pull it off. So congratulations to him and Swim, and I know Jeff's will be pretty happy for him.
Yes, for sure. Massive congrats to Adam. So you've made your way into round 2 of the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, coming home with the podium here tonight. What's your plan for round number 2 of the playoffs?
Well, I would say stay out of trouble, but I have been doing a piss poor job of doing that. So just qualify well, score some stage points. Just run our race. Try not to get in any type of issues on track. Obviously, probably be better to keep my mouth shut. Whether you disagree or not, I mean, it is what it is. So that's the plan. Not have to serve no penalties or anything like that. Put ourselves in a bind.
Definitely a good way to go. Make sure you don't get yourself behind the cue ball before or behind the 8 ball. I get my turns right eventually.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this first round was probably my toughest tracks per se. I know next round's pretty much, I think, 1.5 miles. I'm not sure if we have a road course or not in that next round or not, but if we do, we'll do our best there.
Absolutely. Well, go ahead and thank your sponsors. Shout out to everybody who helped make it possible for you to get up there.
I want to thank you guys here broadcasting. I want to thank everybody here at Nazareth, Butt Kicker Performances, all the guys who make this league go, man. It's a league that, it's hard to find leagues out there now, so to have one actually be able to run smoothly for the most part. Whether you disagree with things or not, it's, at the end of the day, man, this league's one of the best leagues that I run in. I can't think of too many more out there that I would be willing to race with every week.
Alrighty. Congratulations again on your 3rd place finish.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Steve?
All right, coming on in 3rd place, Keith Hackney. A win last week, a 2nd place this week. You're in round number 2 of the playoffs, the top 12. So what's your goal for the next 2 races?
Show no damn mercy, just plain and simple. Well, all I can say is I gave it everything I had. I got behind the 8-ball, qualifying, tapped the wall coming out of two both laps, and it's so hard to pass here. And man, it's hard. At the beginning of the race, I was trying to work my way up through there. I think it was on lap 2 or 3, and I was underneath Proctor going into 3, and I don't know what I don't know. I mean, I was underneath him, and he cut my nose off, and he got sideways. I went up and hit the wall, and I had damage the whole damn race. But I really try to just keep my composure, slowly but steady. I was just working my way up through there and led a lot of laps. And I love this place. It's hard to drive, but I felt like in the long run, I was probably one of the best trucks on the track. Just looking at times and relatives and stuff like that. That long green run before I made my last stop, when Bobby was behind me, I'd pull him and I'd let out. He'd pull me, and it went back and forth, and I knew I was going to have to make another stop, and I only took right side tires there. Just try to get back on the track quick to allow me some laps to try to catch them back up. And at that call, I mean, I was catching them, but I was going to run out of time. If that caution didn't come out, I was going to run fourth, and I didn't have no more tires left. I mean, I had left sides. And I seen all them pitting. I said, well, I'm already in the next round. I don't got nothing to lose. So I just stayed up there. And then he, with them fresh tires, he got a better start than I thought he was going to get. And I spun the tires very slightly, not really a whole lot. If I could have beat him to turn 1, I was going to have to, or, he was going to have to pass me in turn 3. And, with him on fresh tires on the bottom, me topside with the momentum, it would have been a good race, to finish it out. But I didn't have nothing left, nothing else in the tank. And, and when Robbie got under me right there, I knew then, it's okay to run second, even though I don't come here to run second, but I'm glad to see Adam get the win, because at North Wilkesboro, when we ran, whenever I had my driver error, I took him out of his race, and, I'm happy for him to get that done. So, it's just we're gonna have to practice. I haven't really practiced a whole lot here, just because Darlington's one of my better tracks. But Vegas, that's another very strong track for me, and of course Bristol. I love short track. So Vegas, I'm gonna put in a lot of work this week, and I'm telling you, we're not gonna show no mercy from here on out. That was my just mess around race, and it was a tough race. I mean, Darlington is very tough, regardless how you look at it, and we're just going to try to finish strong.
All right. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Man, I got to thank Team No Love, first and foremost, EPI, just everything they do, NH Lens, Custom Cabinets by Keith, Diamond Designs, Race Page Pro, Two Chicks and a Crew, Dustin Hall and this.
Two Chicks and a Crew.
Yeah, that's Tosh's doing. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, all of them. Obviously her for allowing me to do this and supporting me every race we race on here. Dustin Hall on this beautiful throwback truck that stayed pretty for about 2 laps. And y'all for broadcasting this and then for putting it on.
Awesome. Keith Hackney coming home in that second place night in the 69 truck. Going to look pretty in the point standings going in round number 2. All right. Almost grabbed the wrong person. BJ's caught up with your race winner.
That's right. I've caught up with the race winner, 17 of Adam Newbert. Adam's truck looked strong all night long. Found yourself in the lead earlier. Found yourself in the lead once again at the end of the race.
Man, truck was fast, and it's really. I'm just glad we won. I mean, we were probably going to get eliminated there because we were the last truck coming in on the points after we got wrecked out last week, and then told myself I had to win today to move on, and that's exactly what we did. We just went out there and got the job done. The car was fast, truck was fast, all race long. I mean, that was just a good race. I got really nervous there on the last caution. I was like, man, we were about to win this thing. It was going to be really close on fuel, but we were going to win it right there as long as Justin White didn't turn the jets on in the last couple laps there. We were pretty much going to have that one in the bag, and then the caution come out, and I was a freaking nervous wreck after that.
I could definitely understand why a bunch of everybody back up. All the fast guys are right there with you once again. The race was on for the green-white checker, but the fresh tires. What was the deciding factor on taking the fresh tires?
Well, I mean, having a green-white checkered, I was just good enough on that last green flag run to make it to the checkered. I mean, if I would have won the race, we wouldn't have had enough to even get back around to do a burnout. So we had to come down and pit for fuel. So I was like, all right, we'll take 4 fresh tires here. And, I knew I was going to be ahead of Justin and Robbie on that restart. And I knew the only guy that stayed out was Keith Hackney. So I figured we'd line up on the front row and that'd give us a good shot. And luckily, Hackney spun his tires on the restart. So we got a good run down to the turn 1, got in front of him. He wasn't able to, he crossed us over off 2, but as soon as we went to 3 and 4 and I saw how much we pulled on him, I knew the tires were going to win that race, and they did.
Definitely worked out in your favor. Locked yourself in the round of 12. Like you said, you were sitting at the bottom of the list coming in. You won the race, managed to lock yourself in. What's your game plan for the round of 12?
See, we got a couple of good tracks coming up. Vegas, Bristol. I like Bristol. Vegas will be okay at. I guess just try to have a better first race in this next round. If we can have a better first race, we were really fat. We were getting up towards the front of the field at New Hampshire. We were looking good last week, but ultimately got wrecked before the first stage was over. So I think if we can just have a better first race in this next round, we'll be pretty good.
Ready. Well, go ahead and thank your sponsors. Shout out to everybody to help make it possible.
Well, I'd like to thank Sick With It Motorsports. Jeff Sickles is the team owner at Sick With It Motorsports. He really supports my racing and all these other series and everything. I'd like to thank VFW Post Tacoma, A's Lawn and Landscaping, Millie's Landing, Darren's Nail Gun and Repair. I'd like to thank Robbie Richard. He's kind of my teammate in this series. Kind of not my teammate unofficially, but he kind of helped me out all race long there. And I'd just like to thank you guys in the broadcast booth. I'd like to thank Bluegrass and Jason Collins for putting on a good series.
Alrighty, that is Adam Newbert. Steve?
Well, that's going to conclude tonight here with the Bluegrass Truck Series as we take a final look at the results of the board. Newbert, Hackney, Richards, White, and Proctor, your top 5 here at Darlington. Tomorrow night is going to be the Xfinity Series turn here at Darlington, and I expect some more great racing from that series too. It's going to be the same time at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, live on Ultimate Dirt TV, simulcast live on, that sounded weird, on
okay.
Bluegrass, Facebook, and YouTube, and on dirtfan.com. No, it sounded like water or something that just hit on your mic. That's what I was talking about. But also, let's go ahead and thank the fine sponsors here with the Bluegrass: Kinder Performance, Buck Kicker, Nitro Racing, Huffman Designs, and Roasted Jim's Coffee. Until next time, tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, be safe and God bless.